Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I can't believe I can say that. My name's Andrew and I'm a makeup enthusiast. So I started a YouTube channel years ago when I had a blog that I based on my experiences in retail, and I made a bunch of videos. I didn't really know what I was doing and I just posted them and I left them up. So I feel like this is my first official YouTube video as a beauty content creator. My journey with makeup has spanned over 10 years. I used to start applying makeup after I would cut myself from shaving because I wanted to look nice if I went out, especially if I was going out to dinner, an event, a birthday, anything like that. And in the beginning, I really didn't know what I was doing. I remember the first brands I used were e.l.f., Neutrogena, and Bare Minerals. I remember a pressed powder from Neutrogena that I always used that was great, and a loose powder from Bare Minerals that was great, and I think e.l.f. has just made amazing products over time. There might still be pictures of me online when I was experimenting with makeup, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to shade match. I looked white as a ghost. It was pretty funny. Over time, my skills have definitely developed. I am not a professional makeup artist. I am not formally trained in any way. I learned how to do makeup by consuming so much makeup content on YouTube and now TikTok. I thought about doing YouTube for the longest time. I just never pulled the trigger on it. However, I did make a TikTok account and I have developed a small but loyal following, and I'm having so much fun on there. I just love creating videos and playing with makeup and skincare, so I wanted to give YouTube a shot. In this introductory video, you're going to get to know me a little bit more as I do my makeup, so I'm going to do a get ready with me to get ready for the day. Let's get started. So I'm going to use the NYX Bear With Me Multitasking Spray just to prep my skin. And then I'm going in with the Kosas Dream Beam Sunscreen. This has SPF 40 in it. This is what I do. This is such a good sunscreen. Oh my God. So I've worked in a few different fields over time. I am in my 30s currently, and I'm very proud of my age. I wear every wrinkle and gray hair very proudly. I have a background in retail management, sales, marketing, being a brand ambassador, social media, and I even wrote for an online music magazine at one point. That was so much fun. I just realized I prepped my skin and I want to do an eyeshadow look first. So I'm going to use the Morphe Eyelid Primer in Translucent. I've been loving this. I don't know which palette I'm going to use. I haven't decided yet, but I really love this primer. So yes, I have a very diverse background, and I actually trained to become a recovery coach in 2019. I've been immersed in the world of recovery for over 5 years now, and it's very easy to see clients because telehealth is so popular due to the COVID pandemic. And I never thought I would be doing any of this right now. I never thought I'd be a recovery coach and I'd be able to help people. I never thought I'd become this interested in makeup and become a beauty content creator, but I'm loving everything. So I know how to use complexion products and I know how to do my face, but I'm still experimenting with eyeshadow, so please judge me kindly. I am just going to take an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe Divine Neutrals palette. This is what the outer packaging looks like, and then this is the color story. I'm going to take this shade right here, Chic Happens, and put it in the crease. I do very simple eyeshadow looks because I'm still trying to enhance my skills when it comes to eyeshadow. I want to learn how to do graphic liner and a cut crease, all of that. And then I just want to pop a shade to add some color to the eye, so I'm going to use this on the lower lash line. It's a very pale color. And then I'm going to take this shade, Just Barely, and put it all over my lid. Okay, so I know it's very light, it's very simple, it's very easy, but it's something I think I could do. And I've been harnessing my abilities, so I think I'm getting a little better with eyeshadow at least. So what I do is I usually lay down 1 or 2 matte shades and then add a shimmer on top of that. So I think I'm going to use the Star Wedding palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is the outer packaging. This is what it looks like. I live for a good silver or chrome moment, so this is right up my alley. And then this is the lovely color story of the Star Wedding palette. It is literally the perfect palette for your wedding because it has neutrals, it has your burgundies, it has grays and silvers. I think it's great. And the Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadow formula is absolutely bomb. So I think I'm going to dig into this shimmer here called Star Vows. Again, I am taking a clean finger and digging into it and then applying it to my lid. Oh my God, do you see that shine? I love playing with makeup. And there we go. Really quickly, I'm diving back into the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe Divine Neutrals palette. I want to use this shade right here called All Luxe, this shimmer, as an inner corner highlight. So I'm taking a different brush. I know it's kind of big for an inner corner highlight, but I don't mind. And there we go. Now it's time to work on the rest of my face by starting with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. I know it looks a little weird, but this is very moisturizing. It has a pump dispenser. And then I'm just going to blend it in. I love ColourPop's products. I still have a bunch of things I need to try from them, but I love their Pretty Fresh line. I believe I have the Pretty Fresh foundation, concealer. Obviously, this is the primer, and I have their pressed face powder, which is honestly an incredible product. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade Fair. I love this product. I love the way it looks under foundation, and I love the big doe foot. I just slather it on, and then I'll take a beauty sponge to blend it into my skin. So I was talking about how I'm a trained recovery coach. Right now, I'm also a retail manager. I've been a manager for over 15 years. I can't believe I can say that. And I am looking to go further in the field of recovery. And I'm right now waiting to hear back as to if I'm getting into this program that's supposed to be very good. And I've been waiting for a while. I'm someone who tries not to stress about things they can't control because I figure what's the point? It's just unnecessary stress and drama in your life, and who wants that? And again, I'm in my 30s. I'm too old for all of that. Seriously. So I'm waiting patiently to get into this program. And also, I am trying to monetize all of my content and level up my skills as a content creator because it's so much fun. But yes, work and effort, time and money are involved. Okay, I was just trying to record me applying the foundation, but something went wrong. I used the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This is the shade Fair Cool. I love the way it evens out my skin tone. It also provides a true medium coverage, and it's packed with a bunch of skincare loving ingredients. So this is what my base looks like. Of course, the foundation is from House Labs. And then for concealer, I use the Stay Naked Quickie Concealer in the shade 20NN. This is from Urban Decay. It's a great concealer. It's creamy, it's blendable, and it provides enough coverage. Now, in order to set my face, I like picking a powder that's finely milled and provides me with an airbrush look. So I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This is the pink shade they have called Cherry Blossom Cake. This is literally magic also. It's so finely milled. It gives you that smooth, pore blurring look, and it just makes your face look great. I was talking before, I've been immersed in the world of recovery for over 5 years now, and I'm waiting to get into a program to become a KSAC, and the process is just taking a while, but it's out of my control, it's out of my hands, so I try not to worry or stress about it. And I am figuring out ways to also monetize my content on all different social media platforms because I'm having so much fun and I want to share this content with as many people as possible. After I set my face with the Huda Beauty, I use the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Light. For a drugstore formula, this is great. So my base is good. Now I'm going to melt down all the powders. I'm using the Wet n Wild Twinkle Star Glow Face Mist. I've been loving this lately. And the scent is honestly delicious. It makes me want to drink it. For brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is a staple in my collection. And I think it's about to run out, so I have to replenish it. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills and all of their products. I don't think I have a single thing from them that I don't like. I've heard so much about their new eyeshadow palettes, the ones they released last year, the ones they released this year, and they all look amazing. They really do. For mascara, I'm using F-Proof by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I love the packaging, and I love a nice and thin wand like this when it comes to mascaras. I don't want anything big and bulky. And I apply mascara very lightly. I don't want to overdo it. And I love how it just deposits enough product on each and every lash. And can I tell you, I've received so many compliments when I have this mascara on. This one girl even thought I had lash extensions. And I told her, it's actually just mascara. Now it's time to add some warmth to the face, so I'm using the LYS Beauty No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick. This is the shade Motivate. This formula is so creamy and buttery, and it blends like a dream. I know it went viral on TikTok after big influencers like Meredith Duxbury used it, but it really is just an incredible formula. I'm taping another e.l.f. brush because e.l.f. makes really good brushes at super affordable prices. The bristles are soft and they're not too dull or dense, and they blend the product out beautifully. So why spend a fortune on brushes when you could always get brushes from not just e.l.f. but Wet n Wild too? I like setting my cream or liquid bronzer with a powder bronzer. So I'm using this one from Marc Jacobs. It's the Omega Bronze Coconut Perfect Tan in the shade 102 Tantric. I know the pan is broken, but this is such a silky smooth formula. And it looks great on your skin. It gives you that sun-kissed glow that I'm sure everyone loves. I certainly do. I think it looks really good. I'm in a bit of a rush, so I had to finish my makeup. What do we think? I love seeing that glow. I love the blush, and I love a glossy lid. Let's set this face. So I'm using the Milani Make It Last Original. I love this spray. Here we go. Feels so refreshing. And then sometimes after I set my makeup, I take my beauty sponge and just lightly press it into my skin. This is in. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.